Early morning special. You know what it is. It's your boy Mark G. Yes, it is. Come on in, people. This live uncut, unedited. This your boy Mark G. I'm live, uncut, unedited. I'm making it happen, people. Welcome, welcome. No knockoffs here. No knockoff here. That's it, y'all. M-A-R-T-I-N-G. Mark G is on live, y'all. All right, spread the video, share the video, spread it out. Tell your people I'm on. This is live, uncut, unedited. We are in the month of May. We just a few days away from Mother's Day. Hey, it is what it is. And those of you that your mother is still living, you ought to be grateful. You ought to say hallelujah. I tell you, I wish I could talk to my mother. I wish I could talk to my grandmothers. Can't talk to neither. They are all gone, deceased. They are ancestors as of right now. And people, it is good to be living in the land of the living. I'm so glad that God touched me with a finger of love this morning. He woke me up. The alarm clock couldn't do it, but it was God's hand of mercy that touched me this morning and woke me up and started me on my way. My. I appreciate you guys for tuning in this afternoon or this morning or this evening, whenever you may visit this live stream. This live, uncut, unedited, and there's a lot going on with the Black community. And again, my call out to any racist white person, you are not welcome. You're welcome to listen, but you're not welcome to comment. Now, if you got mixed babies, you're more than welcome. But we don't need no racial slurs and all that. And we're not going with that. So you go on them other knockoff pages and say whatever you think you want to say, but it ain't gonna happen on this page because we love being Black on this page. Ain't no anything that you could do or say. And we love all people, but especially ours. We more so in love with ourselves, and we appreciate it. No matter what the images that you see, drive-by shootings, murders, snatch and grabs, carjacking, red line, green line, whatever negative images you may see, we still in love with ourselves. There's nothing that's going to strip me from the hope. Even with us killing each other, there's nothing out here that's going to stop me from loving on Black folks. I tell you, and I appreciate God for blessing me. Blessing me, I tell you. It's been going on for a while, people. I got a hot hour that I want to spend with you guys today, and we want to make some points. We open up the phone lines. The phone lines are definitely open. If you want to call in, the number is 872-299-0808 or 872-297-63. So you can call early. I don't mind you waiting online. You just got to wait a little bit. But you can call 872-299-0808, 872-297-6389. We're definitely going to take some calls because this is a serious topic that we're talking about, and it's very serious, people. And we have to we got to fight. Black people, all our lives in this country, we've been fighting. We've been fighting. Everything in our lives, we've been fighting for everything that we want. We was not handed nothing. And I always say we have to be suspicious when they hand us things. You have to be very, very suspicious because white people just don't hand you things and just say because they're so nice. There's always something to it. So I appreciate you guys tuning in this afternoon. No, I didn't know I was going live this afternoon. I just Felt the spirit. Sometimes, it's a song say, every time you feel the spirit moving in the heart, I will pray. So that's what I did. I felt the spirit to talk about the war on blacks, the jobs, the economics, and voting rights. And we're upset. And don't think we're not upset. And for those of you that call yourself Republicans, those of you that call yourself Democrats, get on your job. That look like me, get on your job. We got to fight. We can't allow no one to take away what we work so hard for. A lot of us was slaughtered because we wanted to vote. A lot of us was slaughtered because we wanted to know how to read. A lot of us was slaughtered because we want to eat in the other man's restaurant. We were slaughtered. So this is live, uncut, unedited, and we ain't holding back no punches, and we got the gloves on. And if anybody come on here to say that we sound like a bunch of bigots or racists, they'll lie. We want what's ours. And we are fighting people. We are revolutionary people. And we love to fight. And people, we have to stand. You know our national anthem, lift every voice and sing till earth and heaven ring. Ring with the harmonies until liberties. I tell you, I love that song. I listen to that song just about every day. It reminds me of Black excellence. That's what it reminds me of. We can't be drunk with the wine of the world. We got to know. We got to know. Lord have mercy. We got to talk now, people. Where are my Democrats? Where are my Republicans? What are we going to do about these voting rights? A lot of our areas are being redistricted. Most of our areas are predominantly Democratic. Now, I'm not saying every Black person that watches this particular podcast is a Democrat. We know that. I believe in Black Republicans. I believe in Black Democrats, period. There should be a balance. Real talk. Real talk. So while I'm talking, the phone lines are open, 872-299-0808. 872-297-6389. Period. I've been quiet on this, but I got to get back on it, people. I've been quiet. I'm sorry, people, but I've been working long hours. And sometimes you're tired in your body, but this is my pet peeve right here. This podcast, this is my business. And I got to put in the same amount of energy that I put into another person's business, into my own business as well. Period. How can I love somebody else's child more than I love my own child? Period. We got to love on each other, people. Love. And I say anything that's left unprotected will be taken away. So if we don't protect our marriages, if we don't protect the voting right, it's going to be taken away. If we don't protect our friendships, we'll lose them. We're live, people. We're live right now. And we got to fight. Yes, I'm taking calls, 872-299-0808, 872-299-0808, or 872-297-6389. I'm on fire this early morning, this afternoon, this evening, whenever you may be watching it, period. And we got to fight. Got to fight, people. You got to keep that fight in your soul. Anita said independent. I believe in that too. And we out here crying in the city of Chicago about a Walgreens closing. And we've gave millions of dollars tax breaks. And now when it's time to pay up, they want to run. That's what they're doing. We see the pattern all around the country. We see it, people. All of our areas, property tax are being tripled and doubled. We see it, people. Where are the Black politicians? Where are the Black caucuses at? Where are the Black Republicans? Where are the Black Democrats? This is the time for you to shine. Stand up and make some noise. Make something happen. We're taking calls 872-299-0808 or 872-297-6389, people. We got to fight. Fight. All right, we got a brother calling in now. We got one caller right now. 3962 caller. What's your name, caller?
What's going on, Martin? It's Mark Carter.
Hey, Mark. Oh, come on, Mark. My man. I ain't know you was watching. My man. Hey, listen, I can rest that because I know you're going to tell the truth and shame the devil. I already know it. Go ahead, Mark. Do your thing.
Without a doubt.
Do your thing.
Hey, man, without a doubt. You know something, Martin? I think on an ongoing basis, man, I know you do it all the time, but I'm going to come on with you, man, on an ongoing basis because
Please do.
I'm on social media all across the country. Can you hear me?
Yeah, please do. Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Yeah. So I'm on social media all across the country on a daily basis, but this time that I bring it back home, bring it right here to Chicago versus the conversations that we have nationally, so the people will be abreast by next mayoral election. And I want to spend this next.
Go ahead. That's somebody coming in.
Education session.
Go ahead. Keep going, brother. Go ahead. That was just somebody come in. Go ahead.
Okay. So having those same conversations and education sessions right here in Chicago, because nationally we're talking about the same thing that you're speaking on now, and that is the war on us as Black people. I want us to understand when we talk about the war on Black people, it is not just the war that we knew, white versus Black. Because a lot of these people that we call white, no, these are not the same people we've been fighting since slavery, or should I say since Jim Crow, since back in the day, prior to the '60s movement, should I say, right? The groups that we were fighting prior to the '60s, it's been the ante has been up. You fight these immigrants that are coming from all these other countries who are together, including Africans, Africans, Jews, Mexicans, the Irish. All those people are pretty much operating together against the interests of us as Americans, not just Black Americans, as Americans. Now, I see the people being trained to see Trump, right? Which is just cool. You're supposed to see Trump, but we're missing the bigger enemy. You got a way bigger enemy than Trump that's in our cities, and that is these immigrants who are moving into our neighborhoods. One thing you can say about the Ku Klux Klansmen, those type of whites, is that they want to live on the outskirts, in rural areas. But when you look at these other immigrants who join forces with one another, they want our area. I'm okay with segregation. I'm okay with the Ku Klux Klan wanting to be on this side of the tracks. We learned that as young people. I'm okay with that. But what I'm not okay with is our people thinking that we should be cool with all these different immigrants coming and moving in our neighborhood. And that's what the problem lies. They have agreed to give our neighborhoods over to these immigrants. So I'm glad that Clarence Thomas and the rest of them on the Supreme Court just ruled the way they did. Because they were willing to give our cities away. And nobody's seeing this stuff because we've been trained by the very people who are giving our neighborhoods away to only see the Ku Klux Klansmen. These Black Masons, Eastern Star sorority fraternity members are directly working with these immigrants to take over our communities across this country. And we're not seeing this because our mind just stays so focused on the racism between the Ku Klux Klansmen or the Trumps or whatever. A lot of these Black people, when you talk about the war on our people, these Black people are directly working with the plan to wipe us out under the Democrat Party.
Preach, sir.
Do you all know that there are no white racist Republicans in power in Chicago? Did y'all know that? They keep telling y'all about white racist Republicans. Ain't no Republicans in power in Chicago. Hold on 1 minute.
Okay.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? See, we think we're under the assumption that every conversation is to talk about a white racist Republican. And this is to all of our people. That's why I want to start coming on the show with you, Martin, because our people don't know that Republicans ain't got no power in Chicago. Republicans don't have no power from the state on down to Chicago. And a lot of us don't know that. These are Democrats doing this, along with black secret society Democrats. They were willing to give our neighborhoods over to these immigrants. And so, again, I'm glad that Clarence Thomas made the move to take their seats from them. I'm glad that happened. Since they wanted to give it to the immigrants, why wouldn't Trump them say, well, if y'all want to give America and y'all communities and y'all cities to these immigrants, then, hey, well, we're going to take them from y'all then. Why wouldn't they? Why wouldn't they? But because these immigrants control the media, we're not seeing this. We're not understanding this. So whatever the media say, that's what we go with. Our bigger problem, again, is where our leadership, because they ain't leadership, is in partnership under this Democratic coalition to give our neighborhoods and our communities away across this country. When you look at that plan, No Kings, you ever heard of No Kings? No Kings is about these black Democrats and these other Democrats giving our neighborhoods and our cities over to these immigrants. Cities for Action, the same. Office of New Americans, the same. Listen to the name, Office of New Americans. Well, if you open up an Office of New Americans, then what's your plan for the old Americans? Clearly, the plan is to get rid of us. So our thing moving forward is we're not listening to nobody. We listen to us. We're not following no black Greeks telling us that we should cry for Mexicans and Africans and all these other groups. Well, they here for a better life. But why don't you go home, you know what I'm saying, and make a better life for yourself where you from? Because we need a better life for our people right here. In the country that our people were hung, dogs sick on us, we were mass incarcerated. We don't have no room to be crying for nobody else. No tears to cry for nobody else. So we have to wake up, man, you know what I'm saying? Because we are definitely under fire, man. We're under fire. And the reason why they get away with it is because a lot of our people come and lulled us to sleep, got us Jamal Bryant, them and all of them. Got you so focused on racism that you don't see these them racist ass Mexicans and Africans and them Jews and all them different groups under that Democrat Party. And this is happening all over the city because we don't have no Republican cities that we live in. We live in Democrat cities. Well, I'll stop right there for a minute.
Okay, cool. Okay,
let's keep talking.
Okay, we're going to the next caller. Come on, be ready. Next caller. Go ahead. We ain't wasting no time. We got an hour. Go ahead. Go ahead, my brother.
Okay, yeah. Everything that Brother First brother said is correct. We have been under a fog of Democratic rule, even in the city I live in. Even my suburb, the mayor of my suburb is a Democrat. But there's a dual issue thing here going. On the one hand, everything that man said is correct, but they also have made a move to make it way more difficult for us to vote. They're taking away who I voted for in my district. Jasmine Crockett is gone. At the end of the term in November, the 30th district does no longer exist. And so I'm trying to figure out who's supposed to represent me since this is the person that I voted for to represent me. I looked at the maps that the Republicans have wants to draw up since the Supreme Court dismantled the Voting Rights Act. And all over the South, all you see is red with a blue dot here and there. So in states like Mississippi, where the population is 40% black, where are we going to get representation? Who's going to represent us? Yes, the representation we've been getting from black Democratic and leaders and the Democratic Party has been trash. I'm not going to disagree with that. But I'm trying to figure out, is this new map in the state that I live in, which has been read for more than 2 decades, and I'm already being underrepresented. Now my representation on the federal level on one hand is completely gone. So now I'm being represented by nobody. So if I got a problem in my neighborhood, if the mayor can't solve it, I can't call Congressman Jasmine Crockett to come fix it for me. I have nobody that I can turn to at all. And I'm not expecting John Johnson, the Republican, to give a damn about what's going on in my neighborhood. It's going to be more of the same with them. It's going to be more businesses moving north, more big businesses moving north. And now I can't even go up there and vote like I'm supposed to vote on the federal level to get some of the things, listen to voices that will help me. There's no way in the world, after they change this map, that a Democrat will be able to get elected to a federal or some even state positions. It's going to be nearly impossible. Now, as far as places like Illinois, where y'all live in California, they're not going to have any problem electing Democrats. It's going to be nearly impossible for a Republican to get an office in Illinois if they had a money mountain, a money taller than a mountain. It's not going to matter. Part two is what he was saying, the immigrants. These immigrants come over here to do business. I'm upset about a lot of things when it comes to them. But I asked Martin this months ago, how was it possible that the Vietnamese and the Koreans gave up their liquor stores, their gas stations, and their grocery stores, and nobody bought these businesses? They turned them over to Pakistanis and Indians. How was that possible? How is that possible? But that's exactly what happened. The Koreans and the Vietnamese, they graduated to the mail business. You sisters are making them jokes. Billionaires. They say the black hair business for the females is into the billions. Billions. And we ain't got a piece of it. Ain't no white man standing there like that brother said. Ain't no white man standing there. That's an immigrant standing there. How is that possible? And Madam C.J. Walker invented this whole black hair business. And now we don't even have it, and the white boy don't want it. But the Vietnamese and the Koreans is making a killing off of it.
That's right.
$300 for nails, $100 for lashes. These sisters is making these jokers rich. So then we go to us. Okay, now with the people who are forced to go to these grocery stores in these neighborhoods. Forced. Them same liquor stores where the Koreans had it, where they were cashing your checks and selling you liquor and cigarettes and all of that. They turned it over to the Pakistanis and the Indians, and not one brother. You mean there was not one brother in the neighborhood who had the money to give these folks this so they could buy that store? No, they all in collusion together, just like this brother said. So if we get locked out politically, we get locked out economically, we don't have to be slaves with chains around our neck. The chains are going to be invisible. We're going to be working for nearly nothing to survive like we are now. Kids that went to school, we done pushed our kids off into college, Martin. I got in my very neighborhood 2 kids that I watched grow up from babies. So they done graduated college. One of them got a degree in economics. She can't get a job that pay her enough to pay for her apartment and pay for her car note and insurance. This is the world we living in now. My own daughter, nearly 40, just moved back home. Can't make it. Crying to her mama sitting there on the couch. I can't make it. This is where we are right now.
Yes, sir.
Our boys, they can't get no job, so they out there in them streets. And they're not listening to nothing we got to say. Nothing. So, yes, the attack against our people is real, Martin. And I'm going to be quiet and let some other callers get in here. But blacks in the South have lost more than half their representation on the federal level. From 28 to about 13 or 12. And them other 12 are going to be struggling to keep those seats in the South, where the majority of the black population of this country live. There will be no black representation in Georgia, Mississippi, Tennessee, Alabama, Florida, Arkansas, especially not Louisiana. They're running them brothers off as fast as they can get to. So who's going to represent us on a federal level? Some Republican? I want to see how this going to work. I'm quiet.
Live Uncut. Okay, we're going to the next caller. We move it along. I believe that's Marcus. Hey, Marcus from Chicago. Go ahead, Marcus.
Hey, Martin. I want to say this. As far as these black Democrats, it's all about money. They don't care about our people. They come in our neighborhood, shake hands, take pictures, And we take pictures with them, and we be glad to see them because of who they are, just to say we took a picture with the mayor. But they don't care about us. Look at our communities. Our communities didn't change when Obama was in office for 8 years. And he advertised in his presidential library. That's all nice and dandy. But at the end of the day, Black people are suffering in this city. They're suffering in this country. As the brother just got through saying, we are suffering we are suffering nationwide. There's some noise in your background.
No, I get it.
I killed it. I killed it. I killed it.
Okay,
I killed it.
All right. Go
Hold it.
Go ahead.
We are suffering nationwide, and our kids are out here lost, and we wonder why these kids out here robbing, smashing, and grabbing, and carjacking. And you know, I'm not making excuses for their actions. But what else can they do when they don't have nothing? They have went to college. They can't get a job. They can't even get a job in their own neighborhood. All you see, and I live in an affluent Black neighborhood, Washington Heights. Tell me why all I see is the Arabs and the Indians controlling the stores, the liquor stores, everything.
Mm-hmm.
And now they even buying up the Harold chickens.
Let me tell you why.
Go ahead.
Go ahead,
because we allow these Black Greeks to get in front of us. See, you can't have no Black Greek in front of you and they push the Black agenda. Black Greeks gonna push a people of color, minority, Black and brown. Stop electing these Black Greeks. Stop electing these Masons and Eastern Stars.
Mm-hmm.
They appear to be us. Just like Africans appear to be us. Africans not gonna push no Black agenda. They're gonna push an African agenda. Caribbeans ain't gonna push no Black agenda. They're gonna push a Caribbean agenda. And these Black Greeks ain't gonna push no Black agenda. Listen to them when they talk on television. They using those code words, people of color, minority, Black and brown. All those are code words for give something to everybody but Black people. And I don't care how they don't like what I'm saying. I don't like what they doing. And so it's on us to not just talk about this, y'all, because, you know, we can talk about it, but if we don't start organizing to go against it, they're going to continue to do what they're doing.
Mm-hmm.
It's time that we organize against them. Again, I'm glad that the Supreme Court just ruled against these sellouts. Look at the girl. Look at Maxine Waters and the rest of them over there in California. All three of them Black congressmen over in California is giving they've already given Black neighborhoods over to immigrants. That girl out of LA just said it. We don't have just no Black city. You know why she say that? Because she got babies by a Mexican. LA's mayor. Did y'all know that?
Mm-hmm.
Pay attention to who these people sleep with. Pay attention to what their ideologies and their affiliations. Who they sleep with, their ideology and their affiliation. Don't just look at the color of people's skin in 2026, y'all. You don't know what you're dealing with just by looking at the color of these people's skin.
We got to quit letting them come in our neighborhood.
Huh?
We got to quit letting them come in our neighborhood selling this propaganda to our senior citizens. We got to quit. We got to get loose. We can't be friendly with them at these press conferences. And I would say to the Black press, we need.
If they do it with the senior citizens, it's enough of us now, that X generation, because we the mothers and fathers of today. It's enough of us to offset and counteract what's going on. Because a lot of our people, man, they're not going to listen to us. They're not going to listen to us. They want to listen to everybody but us. And so we have to organize us and our children and go in a different direction. They're too trained. A lot of our people are too trained, man. We have to go against this. We have to save the future of our babies. And that we start that by organizing and moving ourselves into position, not just talking about it and whining. Men don't keep whining about shit that we don't do things about. Men make things happen. Men don't care about being no bad guy. Men don't cry about racism. Men become racist. You know what I mean? Why you think God got man in the household? To be authoritarian, to keep things in order, to protect, provide. So the days of this soft shooting that our fathers allowed to happen, that shit got to be over with. Our fathers let this stuff get too far out of hand. It's on us. They gave all our businesses that our grandparents and great-grandparents left to the family. They gave all that stuff up, the land, the businesses. But they want to go downtown and be around some goddamn white folks.
Facts.
Giggling and smiling with these white folks. You know what I'm saying? And left the community. Pissing on white women. That's what went on.
Blow the wealth on crack. Come on with the rest of it. We saw these people take over these chicken businesses, these liquor stores, these clothing. Man, there used to be black cleaners in my neighborhood. But what happened to the brother that took over? It's for the cleaners out his dad got on the past. That joker got himself on crack because he was blowing all the damn money. Man, I could write a book on brothers who, when they businesses, when we had these businesses, they turned around, bro, and spent all that money on women, crack, and cars. All the money was in barbecue joints that we had in our neighborhood, the movie theaters. We had black movie theaters when I was coming up. This ain't been no 100 years ago. You're right, brother.
Same here in Chicago.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Go finish up,
I'm
Marcus.
sorry if you couldn't hear me, bro. I'm in a bad area.
Okay. Finish up, Marcus. Finish up, then I go to the next caller. Go ahead.
Basically, what I was saying is that these black politicians are bought and sold. They're only bidding for those that pay for them. They don't care about us. So why do we allow them to come into our community and even give them a mic to even speak to us? Because they ain't really got nothing for us but a boatload of lies. We allow them to come into our community. Are
you ready to get out on the ground and organize?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm definitely. I come from a family that do that.
But that's what we have right now. So Martin, the move has got to be where, since you got this mic, man, start calling all of us together. We become a voting bloc. We gonna put in office the people we want to put in office. We ain't gonna keep wasting our time on these old niggas. No. Let's call on all of our people. We're gonna separate from these sellouts, and we're gonna elect people who listen to us. Okay? That's how we have to do this. And I don't give a damn if you run as a Democrat or Republican. Don't matter to me. It's the mindset. It ain't the party. It's the mindset. It's the mindset that tells you got to do what some white folks or some white man tell you to do. You ain't got to do a damn thing that he's saying. The hell with him. So this is about us getting our people on board, going after these contracts, putting our children in school systems that we're in control of. We got to take our shit back. That our own people, people gave all our stuff away. This ain't no goddamn white man's world. Not when my people got hung and dogs sicked on them. This ain't no damn white man's world. This is our country. This is our country, and we better start acting like we own it.
Preach, sir. Okay, let me go to the next caller.
So I'm asking you, Martin.
Yeah, go ahead.
By you having this outlet, let's start organizing and openly letting it be known that we're going against these sellouts. We're going against these Jews and these Mexicans and these Irish in this city. We ain't got to go along with nothing.
Preach, sir. If you're scared, stay at home. Okay, Buck. Come on, Buck. I think that's Buck. 6650.
What's up, fellas? What's happening?
Hey, Buck.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
I agree 1,000% with Brother Carter there. Respectfully, a lot of these so-called people in charge of power been sold out since Harold Washington, maybe 40 plus years. Everybody out for the dollar, and they don't represent the people. And we look at, historically, Malcolm X wasn't about no political party. Dr. King wasn't about no political party. It was black people first. Even going back to Marcus Garvey, we was black people first. We don't have people with that mindset out here. They will cater to other people. And then, like you said, everybody, when they use that script they run off the black and brown or urban, all that script, either you a black or you not. You don't got Jesse Jackson came up with that game about African Americans just so he can get some money for whatever the game he was working with. But the key is we got to support our money controls everything. We have billions of dollars with the black community, but unfortunately, we spread it around so easily and give it to everybody without nothing coming back out of it. We vote for people, don't give nothing back to us without, well, that's the best person. How in the world, when they come around only in election time and give you a chicken or something and act like they love you, but they don't give a damn about you? The real talk is about the people that's there from day one. If you ain't there from the beginning, don't come up around here and act like you with us. These churches, all these folks, fake preachers and all them come out here, and these fake politicians want to get in your face and then with all this show and dance about Walgreens, all this stuff, that's all a game. All that, they knew that was coming down, and they wait to the last minute like they give a damn. All that is orchestrated to get people to think they got you. That's all game. William Hall is one of the first brothers I saw when Marvin was going to City Hall with George Blake and all them people. They was all up there fighting, telling y'all not to come up there. Don't get involved with these people. Leave these people alone and stuff. And he's sitting up here, he playing both sides of the fence. He playing game. It's all. One thing I know, I don't know a lot, because like you say, these Masons and all these other people, I hate to talk about elections and voting about them because all they going to do is go with the table. Democrat. I'll go for whoever not only talking about, who is about trying to make my people better. Starting with the young people. If they not concerned about these young kids and what their future look like, they ain't even need to be out there talking about nothing. If they ain't got no programs or nothing to help these young people, we already here. We've been here. So if they ain't got to develop young people and try to develop their minds and give them an opportunity to have something to look forward to instead of just running this game, we gonna do this. Build schools without a job. What the hell that's gonna do? We got to create our own businesses because we used to have them, but it's about our money. Until we get that mindset of putting our money behind our people, then we're going to be in the same boat. Because Pritzker running all this game on all these Democrats in Illinois, they all going to do what he tell them. If that girl get there Stratton, she going to be his puppet up there. So none of these people really, they come to you when we're hand in hand, talk about, oh, I'm black and I love y'all. All that script. If you ain't in the hood day one around there, Larry Lightfoot played that game. She came around in the hood, hanging out with Willie Wilson, them stepping and going to clubs and stuff, and then she got elected. And then when she got up there, she didn't want nothing to do with us. So you got to look at who they are. Politics, I'm not a big fan of it, but I like real talk. When you out here in the dirt, in the mud with our people, you were there working with these kids and doing something that's making these kids develop to become better people, that's what I'm about. But these people, politicians, want to run that game, I'm out this and that, they really don't give a damn about us. It's all script. So
hey,
the main thing,
yes, they ain't supposed to. They ain't supposed to give a damn about you.
Right, you're right.
Exactly what they're doing. So now, can we count on you to start helping organize the people against them?
I'm with it, man.
We going against them now. We got to have a conversation of how we finna go against them.
I'm with it. I ain't got nothing to lose. They people ain't never did nothing for me.
Right. So what I'm saying to you is because we be stuck in neutral for the next 30 years. And what I mean by that is talking about the problem.
Right.
If we come out of drive and then go in neutral and be revving the motor up. No, it's time to move now. So we need to know who we can count on so we can go against these people. These people are open enemies. So it's time we organize and go against them right now. So Martin, you got the ability to ask the question, who's on board? And they send you, on Facebook, they can send you the message, they're on board. And then we reach back out to them and we become a powerful base. And we're going to run people as Democrats, Republicans, Independents. We don't have the luxury to be calling ourselves Democrats, Republicans, or anything. Matter of fact, we're the Black Party. In the Black Party, we're going to run people as anything we choose to run them up under. Let's mess everything up since they done messed everything up for us. Let's mess all that shit up. So we're looking for people that's ready to get on board. Let's kick these people ass here. Let's politically kick their ass. And if they get in the way, physically kick their ass.
Tell the
They think they
truth
run us.
and shame the devil.
We
We-
got to get into it with these crackers and these wheat thins in this city. Because that's what we're dealing with, crackers and wheat thins. Got to get into it with them, politically, physically, however this shit goes down. We ain't initiating nothing physical, but we showing the hell ain't ducking it if that's what they want to do. So let's call on everybody.
Damn, I'm sorry about that.
Let the message be known that we're going to become a voting bloc, that we're going to become an economic bloc where we're hiring our own people. Do y'all know this is the time to do it? We got elected in November, and then the mayoral election is in February, March, around that time. So right now, it's election time right now for both for municipal and municipal, county, and state and federal elections. Did y'all know that? That's why they quiet. They know that if they keep us dummied down and speak to the beat, then they'll slide right back in. No, it's time to start organizing and letting it be known. We don't do nothing in no silence and secrecy. That shit ain't never worked. Talking silence and secrecy. No, we finna kick y'all ass. If we don't get what we want, God damn it, we gonna mess up everything that y'all doing. That's how we got to do this at this point right now. And Martin, if you ready to start doing this on an ongoing basis, organizing the people, since they done wrote us off, we gonna write their ass off. Since they go against us, we gonna go against them. And it ain't enough for them to handle us. It's way more of us than it is them. But us sitting around talking about it, that ain't gonna change nothing. That ain't gonna change nothing. And see, brother, I just want to say this. Look, ain't no politician supposed to care about you. We got to stop saying that kind of stuff. And they don't care about it. They ain't supposed to. It's for to do what you make them do. They ain't gonna volunteer nothing. The only thing they understand is pressure. And let's apply that pressure.
All right, we taking more callers. We got about 20 minutes left. 872-299-0808. 872-299-0808 or 872-297-6389. 872-297-6389. We're taking more callers. Yes, this is live right now. This is live. Call in with your comments, questions. All that we ready, people. We got about another 20 minutes before we fold. You know, we got to get organized. The brother bring us solutions. Are we going to kick some butt or what? What we going to do? Just complain? Wait on somebody to treat us right? We're not going to fight no more? We're going to be on the Lord tier, people. That's what we're going to have to go through some Hispanics to get what we want, to get to some white folks. It's already hard enough to get something from these white folks. And people, this is real. This is no joke. It's a war on blacks. The jobs, black women losing jobs, black men losing jobs, the economy, taxes are going up, real estate, property taxes are going up. Now that we've been stripped of a lot of these voting rights, man, it's going down. I need my Democrats and my Republicans to stand up. Black Republicans, black Democrats, stand up. We got to fight. We have to fight. This ain't nothing personal.
We ain't lost our voting rights.
Go ahead.
We didn't lose our voting rights. That's what they want you to believe. We ain't lost no voting rights. That ain't what just happened. Let me tell you what happened. What they did was they spread the districts out the way it used to be. You got to work for the seat. You know what I'm saying? See, every situation they want to take our minds and have us so steeped in talking about racism that we don't see the reality. And the reality of it is that no candidate can automatically walk in office just based on the color of their skin no more. Not up under the new map, the new gerrymandered map. Now you got to market your campaign to more than just black people that you fucking over as a black politician. Because, see, they had it in the bag. They go to our grandparents and our parents, get them to vote for them. They didn't care nothing about us. They didn't care whether we got nothing, no way. They go to our parents and grandparents that they make a fool out of, get their vote, didn't care if we voted at all, give a little something to them that don't cost much or nothing, and they do it every election. Don't think that these black folks ain't got no power. They want y'all to believe that, man, white folks run everything. That's not true. What the hell is if the white folks can do it by themselves, then don't you think that they would kick all the black people out of the city council? But they can't do that because them black people got power to vote, for budget, to appropriate where the money goes. Stop letting them tell y'all this a white man's world. That's their way of not having to listen to you. Got you focused on just that cracker while that weak thin is getting away getting rich. All them black congressmen rich. All of them. And their families. Matter of fact, let me say it the way it needs to be said. All the Masons and Eastern Stars, the sorority fraternity, black folks that's in them positions, they rich. And telling you, there ain't nothing for you, man, because, it's a white man's world, and the white man ain't going to let me do it. No, you ain't not with that white man. The cracker and the weak thin is working together to keep our community on welfare and Section 8. Throw that shit away. We don't want no welfare and Section 8 no more. We want contracts and good jobs and businesses. That's what we want. Get rid of that welfare shit. They got signs all that's on billboards. They have your SNAP benefits changed. That's a slap in the face. Man, all they do is come to our neighborhoods and tell us about some welfare programs that they cutting. They don't never tell our people about all the money and contracts and jobs that are coming down. And we start organizing. We get people in there who gonna tell us where the money at.
Mm-hmm.
Don't vote for nobody that got no automatic fear of some quote unquote white person. If he's scared, then don't put him in position. If he can't speak up, you know what I'm saying? Obama hands are tied. Cut him up then. And why would we be voting for this fake white man talking about he black anyway? That's a white boy raised by his white grandparents. And the other side of him ain't black, he African. The difference between black people and American Africans. The Africans rolling with the Mexicans and these other immigrants against us. If you don't believe it, look up the Office of New Americans. Look up the Chicago New Americans plan. I'll show you in writing that African International House and the United African Organization is partnered with the Mexicans and every other immigrant. And you niggas waving them goddamn red, black, and green flags around. Pan-Africanism is an enemy of black people. Stop waving them goddamn red, black, and green flags. We better wake up and get in the game and put people in there that's on what we on. Stop listening to black Greek niggas. They fight for people of color. They fight for minorities. They fight for, goddamn it, everything but black people. And then they talk shit about black people. They want you focused on the young black people all messed up. Well, who the hell you think messed them up? Who was the school teachers? Them black Greeks, AKAs, the Deltas, the Alphas was the principals. When Daley and Ron them shut the schools down, who the hell y'all think was the president? Michael Scott. That old nigga Rufus Williams be on the radio. They Kappas. They black Greeks. They could have did it without them. Stop letting them tell y'all that only quote unquote white people make decisions in this city. Them niggas up with this stuff. And it's time we go against their ass. Openly go against them. So again, Martin, let's organize and turn these people against these motherfuckers. They hate us anyway. Let's make them hate us for real. Mm-hmm. They hate us. Anytime you give all the money to everybody else, you gotta hate me.
Mm-hmm.
You hate me if you give all the money to everybody else.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to hear that shit. I don't want to hear that. You gave all the money, like I told Walter Burnett. Oh, okay. So he say, man, so y'all gonna go with that white man against me? I said, you go with them white folks against us? You get him all the contracts and everything, so why not give him your job?
Tell the truth.
Definitely a sellout.
And shame the devil. Mark, say that again, man. Yeah. Rewind that. Say that just what you just said again. What that brother said.
He said, man, so y'all gonna go with that white man against me? I said, you go with them white people against us, you get them all the contracts and jobs, so we don't get them your job then. Fuck you. If y'all scared to say it then, just call me and I'll say it for y'all. Just come out in the group. I said to them niggas, I don't care how they feel about what I say. You think they don't like me. I don't like them. And I don't lose a wink of sleep destroying one of them. I will meet with the Ku Klux Klan to fuck over these goddamn immigrants. I don't care if they're from Africa, the Caribbean, Mexico, Israel. Man, I will meet up with these Ku Klux Klan to mess over these goddamn sellout ass goddamn black politicians and these immigrants that they bringing in this country and in our cities and our neighborhoods. Because one thing I can count on with that Ku Klux Klansman, that after we fuck over them, they're gonna go back to their neighborhood in the rural area. They don't want to live around us, and I'm okay with segregation. I mean, we all Americans, and we got our history. But I'd rather sit down with them Ku Klux Klan than sit down with these goddamn immigrants who are coming here trying to take over our neighborhood.
Mm-hmm.
Don't tell me about no goddamn Africans. I don't want to hear that shit. And y'all shouldn't be letting these people tell y'all know anything. When they show y'all who they are, go against them. Go against them. Because they're going against you. And they're telling you it ain't really what you're seeing. Then what the fuck is it then? What the hell is it? What is it, you know what I'm saying, when we seeing Wall Street, all these big companies, these millions of dollars and billions of dollars in contracts. And it can't happen unless these black politicians vote on it. What are we seeing? My man ain't playing tricks on me. I know that there's no big project, 30, 40, 50, $100 million that's voted on without these black politicians voting on it.
Mark,
how y'all think these immigrants walked in?
They didn't knock us off live, but we back on. Go ahead. Mm-hmm.
So y'all got to think about it, right? When all these illegals came in this city and was laying in front of those police stations, who do y'all think had to vote for them to get the money? You think these black politicians didn't know? Mm-hmm. They knew because they voted for it. Mm-hmm. They knew where the money, who was getting the contract. They knew all of that. Mm-hmm. They had to vote for it.
That's true.
The Office of New Americans had to be voted on.
Mm-hmm. That's true, Mark. They
now
knew.
Man, look. If you ever want to see them start kissing our behind, Martin, let's take your Facebook Live and all this and start organizing. Watch how quick they want to come and sit down and talk with us. Mm-hmm. But as long as we don't say nothing and we just bitch and moan about it and don't do nothing about it, they're going to keep doing it to us. Look how bold Barack Obama was. He didn't even put no money in the black neighborhoods when he was running for senator. He just knew that everybody was just going to go along with him. He didn't do shit for you as state senator. And then you as senator, and then you just automatically voted for him for president because you just want to feel good. He just want a feel good moment. So you went and felt good about voting for a goddamn white boy. Liquid African. Shit. We got to be crazy. We got to be crazy. This is about us voting for people who are from amongst us. If we got to go make a deal with the Democrats to get the money to get our candidates elected, cool. If we got to go make a deal with the Republicans, the independents, whoever we got to go, but we're going to put our people in office. Let's put people in office who are from amongst us. Don't let them special Negroes pick our leadership no more. To hell with them. They hate us and we hate them. They go against us, we going against them. Just that simple.
You made a good point, Mark. A lot of these benefits and resources that the immigrants was getting, they had to come through the blacks. The blacks had to vote on it to pass it. You ain't look at it like that, but that's true.
Brother, they believe that white people run everything. They brainwash people believing that only white people make decisions in this country, in this city. That's not true. Now let them tell y'all black people ain't got no power. That's bullshit. You can't pass no budget without them black people down there voting. You can't get no project passed and the funding for it without them black people voting on it. Go look up every ordinance and look who the co-sponsors are. Look who voted. Look how the people voted. Tell me, do you see all white names or do you see some of them niggas' names too? But Martin, we got to educate them because they don't know. They've been brainwashed. They've been dummied down. They really believe that black people ain't got no power. Nothing is voted on in the city council, in the county board, on the state level, on the federal level, without these black politicians.
Wow. There's something. This is deep, people. Somebody text me.
That makes sense.
Yeah. That definitely. Somebody text me a question.
Go ahead.
I want to say it real quick. Martin can you ask Mark about black politicians getting money from was that AIPAC? What does that mean?
Get money from AIPAC means going against black people. That's why when you saw LaShawn Ford running, AIPAC gave the money to who? Melissa Conyers Irvin, who's the city treasurer, right?
Right.
That's what that means. That means that they have agreed to push the Jewish community's agenda, not the black agenda. That's what that means. If we organize ourselves starting right now, I'm talking about right now today, you will see more ass kissing than you ever seen in your life. You think you ain't powerful. Let me tell y'all something, man. Do y'all know city, county, or state, if you run for any position, city, county, or state, you gotta come see black people. That's how powerful we are in Chicago. That's how powerful our vote is in Chicago. You can't get elected mayor without black people. I don't care how rich you are. Alexis Janulius is trying to run for mayor. He gotta come see black people. Pritzker is trying to run for governor. He gotta sit down. I don't care how much money they got. They gotta come see us. Can't do nothing in this city without us. Don't nobody have us outnumbered in this city. No such thing as white. No, they Irish, Italians, and all of them are small splinter groups. They call themselves white or you call them white, so you can instill fear in yourself and make yourself believe that they're bigger than what they are. They're not together. Why do you think they got Greektown and Little Italy and Greektown, Little Italy, and Ukrainian Village? Because they're not the same people. Therefore, they're not going to vote together. That's why they all come to our community. We the only concentrated block of people. No such thing as Hispanic. No, they Mexican, Honduran, and Chilean, and they don't get along with each other. Puerto Ricans don't like Mexicans. They want you to believe that they Hispanic or Latino or white. No, they're splinter groups. That's why all of them to run, they come sit down with black people. There's no such thing as Asians. They Chinese. They Japanese. These are not the same people. So therefore, they don't have the power that we have concentrated. We're being duped. Just like the Wizard of Oz. They represent the Wizard of Oz, like the Wizard of Oz. It ain't nothing but a little Jew behind the curtain. The big fiery face is the illusion of power. Notice they had the big old face and the fire blowing at the same time. And who figured out it was just a little Jewish guy behind the curtain? Black dog. They were really saying, nobody figured this out but black people. But they put it in the form of a dog. They're giving you the answers. They're showing you how powerful you are. But we keep following these fools running around here talking about they black Greeks. Why would you listen to a person say out of his mouth that he a black Greek? Ain't that crazy? He's telling you that he's not. Why would you listen? Women, why would you listen to a man that's telling you that he don't like women? That's telling you to take woman off the tampon box. Then y'all talking about girl. That's a man. Why don't y'all listen to this sissy?
All right.
He's trying to replace you.
All right, Mark, we're going to leave it right there. We're going to leave it right there. We hit an hour. Yeah, you said a lot of words on it. All right, people. I listen, I was basically quiet today. I started off, but y'all guys took the torch and just ran with it. 872, that's we called in, and I'm not taking no more calls. That's it. I say we had about an hour. I know a lot of you guys sacrificed your lunch to listen to me today. I appreciate it. Thank you for the calls. Do me a favor and make sure you share this video. Now, if you're afraid, stay at home. Now, if you know some of you don't want to see your white colleagues, you listen to that. You're crazy. You listen to that. Now, I know you don't want to let your white coworkers know you listen to this. That's okay. That's okay. You can listen to it behind closed doors when you're not at work or the privacy of your own home or your car. Put it on your headphones, walk around there, like you're dancing. I know. You are dancing. You're tap dancing around the truth. So appreciate you guys. Thank you, Marcus, Mark, Buck, B Red. Thank you for all the callers, the comments and everything. This was one of those shows, man, that I usually have late night, but man, we had it at midday, close to midday. I didn't know I was going to do this today. So I guess I was feeling good because I've been working hard and I've been tired at nighttime, but I had some energy and the spirit came over me and it just like, man, this is it, people. This is it. This is it. So we got to fight, people. Fight. Remember, lift every voice and sing till earth and heaven ring. Ring with the harmonies of liberty. Let our rejoicing rise high as the listening sky. Let it resound as the rolling sea. Sing a song full of the faith in the dark paths have taught us. Sing a song full of hope in the present have brought us. Facing the rising sun of our new day begun. Let us march on until victory is won. We got to fight, people. Fight. Peace out. Share the video.